Shakalaka!
Welcome, friends, old school gamers, to another episode of Old School Gamer Live. It's your pal No Quarter coming at you. We got an awesome episode tonight. We got our pal Bob Rose from Token Taverns talking about his new physical media and his new amazing digital promotions of this. I mean, he's all over the place now. Tubi, Amazon, all over the place. You can't find them. You can find them every freaking place. It's awesome. We're going to talk about it tonight. We have our magazine update. We got our latest retro news. We have our pinball corner coming at you. We have our arcade high score challenge club that is tied on to our weekly tournament roundup. We are doing a lot of stuff on there. We are talking about some modern era stuff tonight. We're going to finish her up with the Antstream challenge and then a little gameplay from our friends over at Retro World Series. I hope everybody's doing great tonight. Let's get right on into it. Magazine update. We got some fun stuff going on in the magazine. It's going to be released very soon. We are going to press in the next week or so. I've got to get my article done, I guess. Not my issue, but my article done. And get that sent to them. And I know a couple other things need to get tied up, but we're very close to getting that finished. Let me talk about one of our recent articles that came out about a sweet new game. The Meeting. It's kind of like looks like DuckTales or a Castlevania style game by our pals at Mega Cat Studios. Our friend Patrick, we interviewed them. So if you want to read more about that, check it out over on the Old School Gamer magazine website, or you can even check it out in your latest issue of Old School Gamer magazine. We're having a blast over there, and if you don't have a subscription yet, you can get a free subscription just by hitting this QR code. Get your free subscription, and it's like I think half of the full print issue. But believe me, you want the full print issue. I mean, there's nothing like having the real print magazine in your hand. It's so cool to have that nostalgia. It's just so cool to have it to be a collectible. You know, we all love these things. We've had them for years. Our retro gamer magazines. Well, now we have a new version of it that we all can be a community and commit to and add to. That's what's really cool about this. We are volunteers that are making this thing bigger and better every year. And like we always say every episode, if you guys have ideas, we'd love to hear them. We're always making it bigger and better with your help. So let's check out the latest news, guys. We have our friends over at Polycade. They are releasing the Senti Kickstarter very soon, I believe November 7th. Let's check out their video right now. So there you go. Built for commercial use, but priced for home entertainment. One of the hardest core, heaviest duty cabinets in the world, made out of steel. These things are indestructible. Could be a nuclear fallout shelter if you need it to be. I got mine on order. I'm excited to get it because the interface will be able to play all the retro games, all the modern games, It's just really an awesome system. I've had the AGS on a lower powered PC for a while, the AGS software that they have, and it works really well. You can run Antstream on it, you can run Fightcade through it, all this different stuff through it. So it's one interface for all your different gaming. It's super awesome. So I can't wait to get this machine and put a bigger, better PC in it. And then we're going to be able to do all of our streaming, all of our gaming. We'll be able to do pinball tournaments, all kinds of stuff from this one thing. And I've been trying to figure out what my configuration is going to be on it, because I want a trackball, I want a spinner, and I want pinball buttons. So we got to figure out some sort of custom situation. So have you guys thought about what you're going to do on your Polycade? What's up, Bob? Good to have you on the show, man. We'll be talking to you very soon. Let's see who's hanging out with us tonight. We got Mr. Jerry. Good to see you, man. We got Say Crow. We got Brandon. What's up, dude? We didn't get your video, man. What happened? We got Mitchell. What's up, dude? We got Andy. Good to see you guys. Appreciate everyone hanging out with us tonight. All right. Our pals over at Arcade Animals. I love these guys. I love their show. I want to see them succeed. Let's help them out with their Kickstarter. Check out their video right now.
This is Arcade Animals, a totally rad game show competition featuring your favorite 80s arcade games.
Hello everybody, my name is Scott Leftwich. I'm the director of Arcade Animals, and I'm the curator of an 80s arcade museum called Wieners and Losers. And that's where the game show is filmed. And this is my brother Blake.
Yeah, I'm Blake. I'm the technical director for Arcade Animals, the co-founder of Egg Roll Games, and I love all things 80s, classic arcade games, and old game shows. We've already filmed 3 episodes of Arcade Animals. Our Kickstarter goal is to raise enough money to make 3 more, and if the Kickstarter goes well, then we'll have the funds to hopefully make 9 more episodes, so we'll have a whole season.
Puka and Fygar are game characters from Dig Dug or Crystal Castles. Wendy.
Dig Dug.
Correct.
Gene, our host, is a fun guy who has been described as a real-life cartoon character.
Back up. As if I hit him. All right.
When I first watched some of the final edits of the show, I found myself like getting right back into that, like having that feeling of seeing people compete on arcade games and remembering how fun that was to have those kinds of competitions with your friends.
I personally have been collecting and restoring classic arcade games for 27 years. And it's something very personal to me. I love bringing that back to life, bringing the 80s back to life, bringing the 80s arcade game scene back to life. That was a special time in my life, as it was a special time in a lot of people's lives.
I'm just happy to be here. Thanks for having me on, man.
It's been great. It's been fun to have you here.
My hopes with Arcade Animals is that when people see this, they're as excited as I am, and I think that they will be, especially if you're an 80s kid, especially if you grew up in that time period and you went to the arcades when you were a kid. You know, we are super excited to do it all over again and then some. Check out our rewards at our Kickstarter page. This is going to be so fun. We're so excited to put this project together and make the 80s proud. And with your help, I know we can nail this thing, and we look forward to great things. Long live the 80s.
So there you go, guys. Go support our friends over there. They're doing something really, really cool, and I love creative stuff like this. I just absolutely love supporting guys like this, so go help them out if you can. Go check out their first 3 episodes. They are on YouTube, and see why we are so excited for it. All right, let's bring on our pal Bob Rose with Token Taverns. Such an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you can see it free on Tubi, or you can get it on Amazon. Watch it forever. Let's check out the trailer right now.
The bar arcade has always kind of been a thing. There are a huge number of arcade bars popping up all over the country.
It's this new meeting ground for people. They're doing gangbuster business.
We've been busy. We've been trying to keep beer stocked. It's nuts. Being able to experience this piece of our childhood, the whole nostalgia aspects of it, they just go so well together.
Come on in, play the games, have a beer, a whiskey, my preference whiskey. But
when I walked into my first arcade bar, I was just like almost in tears. I'm like, oh my God, someone gets me.
You get to do something that you love and share it with a community that's incredibly supportive.
90s hip-hop, beers and video games. You're doing good work.
You can't have a business like this and not be passionate about it.
Play the game with the owner of this place and he destroyed me. I might leave that in a Yelp review.
Hi, Stormy.
Hi.
Only in 2020, Stormy Daniels is coming in a reboot.
Donald Trump's favorite character in Mario Kart was Toad.
I'm triggered. I'm leaving.
I was like, oh my God, this guy's gonna have wrestling too in this place.
If you want to play, like maybe we'll wager like tonight's tab on it.
Sweating.
The connection that goes beyond the physical game.
If it wasn't for this place, I wouldn't be who I am today.
I never thought it would become a spot where people love it as much as they do. We're just a friendly neighborhood arcade bar.
Token Taverns, boom shakalaka.
All right, Bob, good to have you on, my friend.
It's great to be back. It's good to be back, man.
You have been just hitting the streets hardcore for the past year or so, promoting the heck out of this thing, and you've got to have some awesome stories from the showings. You've had about at least a dozen showings of this thing now, right? Live.
We're getting there. We're getting there. So we did a whole summer tour.
Yeah.
And we did like 5 or 6 dates there, and now we're kind of on a fall tour. So we did WasabiCon. The next week we did Pinball Expo, which was amazing. Retro Ralph, a lot of people from the movie were there. Walter Day was there. And then we're actually doing a screening next week at Reboot here in Dunedin, which is one of the arcade bars in the movie. And then the big one to end out the year probably is going to be Free Play Florida. So even though the movie is out now and you can watch it at home, it's been really cool how many people still want to get together and watch it in a communal experience, which is awesome.
Yeah, I've watched it a couple times now, but I would much rather watch it in a theater situation. I think if it would be in a theater with some arcades going on, that would be the coolest thing ever, man. If you get that going on in a theater and then line the back of it with arcade cabinets, that'd be badass.
Well, I'll tell you, some of the best fun screenings have been when we screened in an arcade bar. And, I actually forgot about this, too. When we were at WasabiCon, we actually screened it. We screened it in Jacksonville at one of the arcade bars there as well. And we also screened in Parkade. And when you're watching it in an arcade bar, it might not be the best theater experience, but man, it's a cool, especially when you're in the actual bar where we filmed the movie.
Oh yeah,
it's amazing. And then when we showed it at Keg and Coin in Jacksonville, I mean, people were glued. Like they didn't even know we were going to show the movie, and they're just there to play games. And next thing you know, just everybody's kind of wrapping around all the screens and watching. So the community is loving it now.
That is cool, man. And it's such a cool video to just have playing in arcades. Just have it on the TVs just playing. It's just an awesome background movie just to have going.
Yeah. A lot of people have been doing it like that and maybe not even having the audio up and then turn the captions on. Which is kind of a cool way to do it. And by the way, cheers, brother.
Yeah. Back at you.
Cheers to you guys too.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. On our Kickstarter. So anyway, man, let's talk a little bit about your new physical media.
Okay.
What all are you doing? I mean, you got VHS, you're doing Blu-ray.
Right. We got a Blu-ray, we got VHS. And I mean, that's where we're at right now. And I'll tell you, so we're turning in, we'll have DVD as well soon, for people who want that. But it's not going to be available probably until close to the end of the year online. However, anybody that's watching this and spread the word that DMs myself, Bob Rose, or Token Taverns, and you want a copy, we will ship it to you. We're selling them at $20 a piece. with $5 shipping anywhere in the U.S. And I've got a copy of the Blu-ray right here.
Oh, cool.
So it's pretty slick. It actually has some special features. Here's the disc itself.
Nice, man.
Professionally duplicated and everything. The special features, which I know everybody in the community will love. We have a 10-minute video, which actually is about those that road show tour we did this summer. And so anybody that went to a screening, Game Junction, all these other people that came to Southern Fried Gaming, if you came to a screening, you are most likely on our Blu-ray, and you're probably in the credits for that as well. So that's just a really cool way that we've included even more people that weren't involved in the initial movie. And then myself and Retro Ralph did director's commentary, and I have to say it's pretty awesome. I've heard it a few times already, and it almost plays like an hour-and-a-half podcast while we're watching this movie. We linked up online, and we watched it together live online and then recorded it. So that's on there as well.
Very cool.
Yeah, and here's the VHS, guys. So this is a custom VHS case that I made very much in the realm of the early 80s Warner Brothers home videos.
That looks like from a rental store, dude. That
right.
looks
So I actually have National Lampoon's Vacation. It's like one of the first VHSs they came out with. And so Warner Brothers would always have this case, and they would just stick the poster on the front. And so I did the same. So you got the VHS right here. And then, all the cool stuff on the side. Now, this is what always gets everybody right here. So super, super duper legit. Be kind and please rewind.
Where did you find the jewel case at, man?
I mean, I ordered the jewel cases, and I've been accumulating the tapes, and Jedi Kai freaking donated like 2 boxes of these, and I got to get that out to you. You still got one coming, buddy. And I'll send you a Blu-ray as well. He sent me like 2 boxes of brand new in the box VHS tapes, which like I guess somebody's just sitting on truckloads because they don't make those anymore.
Yeah.
So these are super limited. I think I'm doing them in waves. So once I run out of this first wave, I'm going to retire this case, and we'll do another one. And we're about half out already that I sold at Pinball Expo because people just love it. It's such an attention grabber when you put it on the wall.
Oh, dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, and it works. I made it myself. I put the FBI warning in before it. So if you do buy one, don't try to copy it, or the feds will come for you.
It's totally legit. Are you going to sign those, man, when you sell
anybody
those?
that wants it? I would only sign it if they ask, but if anybody wants me to sign, I will absolutely do that. If you order a few things, we always throw in a couple goodies. We always have the Token Taverns hot sauce, which I don't know if I brought that on last time.
No, I've seen
Billy
that.
Mitchell's Token Taverns hot sauce.
Well, is that the Ricky's hot sauce?
Well, no, this is the Token Taverns hot sauce.
Oh, it's your own special sauce.
Its own special hot sauce. Now, if you do the taste test and it tastes a lot like Ricky's, that's just a coincidence. It's really Token Taverns. And he gave us a box of those at the first premiere, and I've just been doing those as giveaways and stuff like that.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I happen to have a King of Kong hot sauce.
Yours might taste a lot like mine.
It just might taste a little similar. They just might. Who knows? I haven't cracked it, so I don't know what it tastes like.
I did. I had some at Pinball Expo, and I hadn't tried it yet. But I got some of those awful convention chicken fingers, and so I said, you know what? I'm going to crack the hot sauce.
Yeah,
and it was good. It was good. It's a solid vinegar based hot sauce.
See, I screwed up because Ryan, one of the trade shows I went to, Ryan had a whole case of that hot sauce. He had a whole freaking case of it, man, probably 50 of them. And he's like, hey, man, you want a couple of these? I said, I'll take one of them, man. I'll just take one. I don't want to be too greedy or whatever. I should have taken 2 of them so I could eat one and keep one. I was foolish right then. I'm sure he doesn't have any more. I'm sure they're
there's always ways to get more hot sauce.
Yeah, I know, but that was my chance right then. But
well, Billy's going to actually give me some signed. If you've seen the movie, you'll see that there's a part with Billy where he pops a sticker on a machine that says "certified, not MAME," And so everybody's been asking for those. So I'm going to get some signed ones and do those as well.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Cool. Well, let's talk a little bit about your digital distribution now.
Okay.
That's really picked up crazy, right? I mean, you're on
Amazon? So the last time I was on here, I believe we just had it on like the Vimeo kind of advanced release, right?
Yeah.
So now we have it almost pretty much everywhere. I mean, the premium way to watch it digitally is going to be Amazon. Everybody's probably already got their credit card in there. That's a digital rent and purchase. So once you have it, you have it. But you can also rent it. I think it's like $3 to $4 or something like that now. And but then there's also for people who, you know, a lot of people don't rent movies. A lot of people don't buy digital movies anymore. So we also have it on Tubi for free. And that I think that both of those links are in the chat. And that's ad supported. So if you want to watch it for free and you want to deal with the ads, you can watch it on Tubi. There's no sign up required. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to do anything. You just go to that link and you just start watching the movie. And it's not edited or anything. They just have some ads in there. So we have that. And then it's also available on Google Play and YouTube Movies for rent and purchase. Kind of the same as Amazon, but for some people, you know, that would rather do that or already in that kind of ecosphere. YouTube TV is a good example of that. Oh, I already have YouTube TV, which I think a lot more people are doing now. You can watch it that way. So it's all about putting it in as many buckets of places that you can watch the movie as possible. And also, this is going to be the thing, especially Tubi, is going to be the thing that takes this movie outside of the community and kind of exposes it to the U.S. and to the world. Because some of these platforms are actually going outside of the U.S. too. I think YouTube Movies, I think a lot of people have been watching Canada. I think some people have been watching overseas. And on that front, my distributor is actually at the American film market right now and is working on selling Token Taverns to different territories like UK and across the world. So
nice, man.
Yeah.
Man, so jumping onto Tubi is a really big thing because when you get onto a free platform, that opens you up to millions and millions and millions of viewers instead of just thousands of viewers. So that's just a massive, massive step for you, man. I'm really happy for you, dude. That is so badass.
Thank you. You know, it's been a long time coming, but this has been a great ride. We're going to still be riding this for a while, and you know, we're still kind of generating content for online, and we're like I'm way backed up on videos right now because I just started a new TV show, but you know, we're still like going to events, generating content, making videos, and just staying in this community. Like we're not going anywhere. You know, even doing lives on like TikTok and stuff like that. So
I want to talk a little bit about your new show, but before we do that, I want to talk about do you have merch, shirts, hats, all that stuff for this movie for sale somewhere?
Yes. So we have these. This is the kind of standard shirt. Those are also $20 as well. And I have a surplus of larges and extra larges. And anybody that hits me up that's in the chat, if you're getting a few things, I'll totally bundle and hook you guys up. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of these shirts because I'm going to do drop ship after that. I do have a shirt I'm getting ready to release that is very much in the realm of the Super Mario Bros. NES cartridge. But it's Token Taverns as well. But when you look at it, it almost looks just like the cartridge. So we'll be releasing that. I'm working on an online store where we'll just start really flooding out different t-shirts ideas, and that'll be cool because you can actually just go on there, you can order it, it's all dialed in, and it'll just ship straight to your place. But
nice.
If anybody wants some of these now, I mean, these are the super soft, like next level shirts. I keep everything at $20. $20 for VHS, t-shirt, and the Blu-ray. Anybody that gets all three is definitely getting a free hot sauce. That's the trifecta deal. And I don't have a lot of these, so
that's how you get your sauce.
Yeah. I haven't even been putting them on for line. I've been doing giveaways for people that are cool or that buy a few things. You know,
nice.
You know, people don't buy movies that much, so you know, aside from this crowd, I will say physical media does so much better. This is my third film, and physical media, even in 2016, has not even done anything close to what Token Taverns is already doing. I mean, I sold like 60 Blu-rays, 60 to 70 Blu-rays at Chicago Pinball Expo, just like that, you know. And these people aren't even connected to the movie, like somewhere like, say, if I was in Florida or something like that. So I just give them my 10-second pitch, and they're like, "Yeah, let me get that."
Well,
So,
I mean, you're catering to a crowd that used to buy cartridges, you know,
Yeah.
that are used to that stuff, you know, and bought VHS tapes. So, man, it's perfect.
right. And that was my intention, but I mean, I'm all about it. I mean, even with these, so like Wave 2 is probably going to be a blockbuster case. I think Wave 3, I'm going to make this because you see the size of this. It's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But I think Wave 3 is going to be like a Sega Genesis parody.
That's smart, man.
Yeah.
That is smart.
They're art pieces, you know, you put them on your wall,
Yeah.
you know, hang them up or whatever, you know. But they work. You can watch it.
Let's talk about this
Yeah,
Rotten
man.
Tomatoes 100%. That has absolutely never been done. How did this happen?
Well, I mean, honestly, I would say it's word of mouth and it's the community. And I would say that there's probably, I don't know, we haven't quite hit 50, but we are getting close. So anybody that is watching this, if you've seen the movie, go on Rotten Tomatoes, get us over that 50 so we can remove that little fewer than 50. But these are the community and people that have watched it. And even on IMDb, I think we're sitting at like 90. We were at 98 for a while. I think now we're at 96. You know, we get a few trolls here and there that try to bump it down, but we're still sitting at 96 there as well. The audience response has been amazing. Like, I have not had anything but great feedback about the film from people who actually watched it, and that's in the community or outside of the community. So, I mean, you can't ask for anything better. I mean, critics are cool, but nothing's better than audience response, as far as in my opinion. You know, I made this movie for you guys, so to hear that feedback back is amazing. And for a small film like this, because we're indie film, reviews are everything. And you can look on our Amazon and see all the reviews on IMDb, the reviews on our Amazon. I mean, IMDb, you have to do 600 characters. People have to like write like 2 or 3 paragraphs.
Really?
And those are, I mean, we've got quite a few there as well for an indie film that doesn't have a big wide release. And we've been out for a little bit over a month or so. I think it's been doing pretty well.
I hate this. This sucks. Blah blah blah. They had to type out something that's actually logical, huh?
Well, the IMDb is
idea
because of trolls. If you're gonna crap on a movie, you have to be descriptive.
Yeah, that's I like that. That stops that crap. You know, that makes them actually have to put effort. Somebody's not going to troll it and put effort into it. You know,
Right.
Get in there, just type out a sentence of crap, and that's it. So that's a really cool way of stopping that.
Yeah, and Amazon, you can only review if you've actually rented it or bought it. And if you have rented the movie or bought it, you can say whatever the hell you want to about it. That's fine with me. You know, and again, that those responses have been across the board great. So I mean, it's just, you know, my goal was to make expose the industry. Show it in a way that's very approachable for everyone, not just in the community. And I always try to, at the end of the day, try to make a positive and an inspirational film. And I think we accomplished all of that. And going into COVID, that was definitely not a guarantee, you know?
Yeah. I really appreciate the video, man. It was like we talked before, man. I did a similar thing, you know, much smaller scale with the magazine, doing articles for arcades. You just did it 10,000 times with the movie. So we were all kind of doing the same sort of thing, trying to help the arcades out, you know, in the same sort of COVID era. So it's just interesting that we all got together, you know, in the same sort of mindset. You know, it's interesting that we're kind of brethren in that sort of forefront like that. Where can everybody? I guess we already told everybody where they can find it. Amazon, Vimeo, all the places, basically. Any thought of putting it on Netflix or Hulu?
Well, you know, Netflix is, You just don't decide to put it on Netflix.
Yeah,
Netflix decides that they're going to put your stuff on.
Yeah.
I mean, my first film in 2016, I got a 2-year deal on Netflix, and it was very lucrative. And it was like once that happened, I was like, I don't need anything outside of this movie. That's all I need. But times have changed, man. I mean, if you're not a Netflix original, and they're kind of involved from the beginning, I do a lot of Netflix TV shows, so I kind of know what's involved there. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get on there. But I'll tell you, even my distributor, they're not a big fan because Netflix is going to lock you in to an exclusive, and usually it's going to be a 2 or 3 year deal, and then that's what you get. You won't make any more. You won't make any less. So yeah, a lot of people stumble upon it on Netflix, and that's great. But in the widespread stream of things, especially on a worldwide standpoint, I think it gives us more options, but if Netflix wants to call, that's totally cool too. But they have a pretty strict like deliverable situation as well. Like you can only use certain cameras. Yeah, it gets pretty techy.
Yeah.
With that side of things. But for me, I just want as many people to see the movie as possible. I really like that now it's also available for free. There's a lot of people that say, yeah, okay, that sounds cool. And they're just waiting until it just falls into their lap. So at least with this Tubi situation, it gives you an ad-supported way to do that. And eventually it'll be on YouTube the same way. My first 2 films, you can watch for free on YouTube with ads. And for a lot of these small films, like you said, the exposure and the massive amount of people that watch it now because they don't have to pay, it kind of overshoots the people who are going to pay $10 or $5 to rent it or whatever,
Yeah.
But, I think our community is not going to fall into that as much. I think they're going to want to watch it in the best way possible,
Definitely. I think you're going to sell a lot of physical copies, man. I think that's all there is to it. I think as many that you want to make, you're going to sell every single one of them.
These conventions are big for that, and we will be. So, I mean, I have to pick and choose sometimes. I can't go to all of them, and a lot of times I base the places I go on maybe who's going to be there, or is it a direct flight? Is it a good flight? And can I be cost effective about it? So obviously something like Free Play, it's right up the street. That's a no-brainer. Chicago was kind of a no-brainer. I'm sure I'll be back at Southern Fried Gaming again, but for the next year, maybe even 2, I will be at a lot of these expo conventions because that puts the movie right in front of all the people that would absolutely want to watch it. There's nobody that's been like just disinterested that are at one of these places, because if you paid $40 to go play games on Free Play or pinball on Free Play, you want to watch Token Taverns. You're the demo.
It's down your alley. It's what you want to see.
Yeah, and we'll probably be doing a lot of retro cons as well. Maybe some Comic Cons. I probably won't do any more anime unless it's just back like it's more of a comic convention. But all of those just kind of it bleeds into all of the same demographic of the type of people that would, I think they all would like it if they watched it, but makes them interested enough to want to see it in the first place.
Definitely. If it doesn't sting you, I'd probably like to buy a couple of copies of those VHS so
you can buy as many as you want, man.
I know we talked that you're going to do them in waves. They would be a really, really good giveaway, like for tournaments and challenges and stuff like that. So we'll talk about it. I'll get a couple of them from you, and they'll be awesome giveaways for tournaments that we do in the future.
That'd be awesome, man. That'd be awesome.
Well, Bob, I appreciate you being on, my friend, and we'll have you on again.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, always be happy to talk about what you guys are doing, man. You are in the same vein as us, so we love to cross promote, and we'll talk to you again, man. Thank you so much.
Are you guys going to be at Free Play?
I imagine so. I'm not going to be there this time, but I'm sure Ryan will be there.
That's awesome. Oh, man. I look forward to sharing a beer with you in person sooner or later.
Me too, man. We will definitely do that soon.
All right, guys. Hey, and everybody, feel free to hit up Token Taverns on the DM on any platform. It's always me. And just hit me up, and I'll send you some stuff out in the mail. You'll get it 2 months ahead of everybody else.
There you go. Thanks, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Peace out.
I love Bob. That's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. He's got some good stuff going on. Go check out his movie, Token Taverns, right now. If you haven't seen it, I'd be blown away. If you haven't seen it yet, you need to go see it. If you haven't, it is an awesome movie about everything that we love, guys. So no reason to not go see it. All right, let's jump into our pinball corner. At Games has had some awesome stuff going on last week. Their third annual Halloween tournament was popping. Lots and lots of winners there, as you can see. Look at all the people that won $20 gift certificates. That's some awesome games they can buy there. And our pal Rutster got himself a micro pinball table there, so that's pretty freaking sweet. On top of that, they had released an awesome new update for us, cleaned up our tables a little bit, had a new ball design, added button remapping improvements, which I'm hoping is going to let us trigger some of those the flippers and some of the other things in the tables that don't work right now. Hopefully they will work. The Gladiator lamps are now operational. Back glass display improvements. Fixed glitch when the goal sign pops up. Fixed plunger in some games where the plunger displays over the ball instead of the end of the plunger touching the ball. Performance improvement of some tables and other minor improvements and fixes. So all in all, pretty nice little update. Pretty excited about that. I have been hearing about the update for a while, so they finally did drop it. Saycrow is introducing his new Pinball FX Weekly Challenge. We are doing Wild West Rampage this week, guys. It's a one-ball challenge. Super fun. You get one chance to get your best score. It's going to end next week on Thursday. So get your scores in. And this is cross-platform. I'm playing it on PlayStation. You guys can play it on Steam. You can play it on whatever you have it on, and it will work. All you got to do is enter that code, I8FU. Pretty funny. And you will be able to play along with our Wild West Rampage Challenge. So get in on that. Yeah, it was a really good update, man. And then, yeah, hit up Bob anytime you guys want to. He has all kinds of awesome stuff. And, yeah, for free, you can watch it. Do have some ads, but who cares? Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Our pals up at 1984 Branson, they have their pinball tournament going on. Unfortunately, our boy did not create a video this week, so I don't have something new to show you, but they're getting close. I mean, they might have a few more weeks going on there of their tournament, so of their league, tournament league. So get in on that if you're in the Branson area. Our weekly tournament roundup this week, guys. Arcade High Score Challenge Club, we are running the Eyes in Scramble Challenge. Having a heck of a blast on that. Lots and lots of scores submitted on that. Yeah, I want to see everybody. Yeah, I'm with you, Saker. I want to see lots and lots of scores on this. It's a free table, and it's a really fun table, too. So get in on that. He distracted me. Look at him. The Eyes in Scramble Challenge. We got 2 games over there, so get in on that one. Our pals over at Retro Games Fun, we have an awesome new vote this week, guys. We are voting on Tapper, Sonic Spinball, Bump and Jump, or Yar's Revenge. So all across the board this week, we got arcade, we got Sega, we got NES, and then we got all the way back to 2600. So I don't really know which one I'm going to vote for. I'm not really very awesome at any of them. Sonic Spinball, I'm okay at. Tapper, I might be able to do okay at. I don't know who I'm going to vote for yet, but I got to think on that one. I'm going to put some time on that. Hang out with us over at the Neo Turf Masters Clubhouse, guys. We're always doing fun stuff. Big time tournaments over there. Always something fun over there in Warren's Clubhouse. All right, Modern Era. Big Buck Hunter had their World Championship not too long ago, last week actually. Awesome stuff. Check it out right here. So congratulations to Adam Holm for winning the entire thing. He brought home $25K. Pretty awesome for playing a game. I'm definitely going to try to throw my hat in the ring on this one for 2024. If you're interested, they have qualifications already open. So you can just find a one of these cabinets. You got to find a Big Buck Hunter Reloaded cabinet, and you just have to play along on the Pro Series, and you will be able to submit a score to compete in the World Series. It's pretty freaking sweet. It's pretty fun. They have all kinds of cool challenges as well. For example, they had a zombie deer race to 45, and this boy right here, Chris Exberger, was the first one to do it. They just had this challenge on the cabinet. You had to get headshots only, bow mode. You had to hit all 3 bucks at all 5 sites on all 3 tricks, so you couldn't mess at all. You had to hit every single headshot. Absolutely insane. This guy did it, though. This challenge has been on there for a couple of months, but he finally did it. So pretty cool. I don't know how much money he got, but quite a bit. A couple $1,000 for that. So pretty cool. And I've been following it for a while. Sacro says he's voting for Yara's Revenge. And Jer says he's going to vote for Tapper. I'm thinking I might vote for Tapper as well, Jer. I do love that. I do love that game. And I'm getting a lot better. It is on Antstream too, so we might just play it on Antstream. All right, well, speaking of Antstream, let's fire off our home arcade challenge, guys. I need to get that hooked up here. Share screen, Antstream. Here we go. All right, tonight we are going to do the Night Stalker challenge here. This is one of my favorite fighters. Uh-oh. Did I get out of the challenge already? There we go. All right. Night Stalkers Tournament. Let's see how I do here. Can you beat my score live? Now, starting 2024, we're going to have a new format for the show where we're going to be focusing more on gameplay. We're going to be announcing what games we're going to be playing the week before, so you know what game is. What game we're going to be playing. It's not going to just be random the way we're doing it now. It's going to be a little more organized. We're kind of focused right now a little more of news and stuff, but soon we're going to be focused more on gameplay. I think you guys are going to like it. We've been working on a lot of stuff in the background. All right, that was horrible. I can do a lot better than that. Let's try that again. I can do a lot better than that. Let's give me some music here that's going to pump me up here. It's some General Chaos music lasting. All right, here we go. I love this game because you have the dash. The dash, and you also do the elbow drop. Elbow drops. That took into me right there. Look at that. I wasn't looking. Oh, that's it. 31-6. All right, we're going to give it one more run here, guys. We can do better than that. 31-6. My best is 47 thou. We can beat that. We can beat that. All right. Let me focus. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right. Okay, doing a lot better this time. Oh, no way. Well, 38-7. I'm going to continue to play this. We'll put some more time on that one, guys. That will be the game of the week. All right. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight, guys. We are going to end the show. He almost voted for Tapper, but he threw his vote in on Yards. I like that. Yards is a good game, man. It really is. We're going to end the show, guys, with an awesome gameplay battle of Mario Brothers for our pals over Retro World Series. This is a really awesome battle here. Watch this. And I hope to see everybody next week. We will do something really fun. I'll tell you about it in a little bit. Here we go. Wow. I got to say, guys, I've never played Mario Brothers 2-player before, and that looks absolutely insanely tough and super frustrating, too. I got to try it, though. That's got to be an absolute blast and great for tournament play. Well, anyway, guys, appreciate everybody hanging out with me. We're going to do some awesome gameplay stuff next week. We're not going to have a guest, so we're going to focus on some challenges and some tournaments. I'm going to announce the games that we'll do live next week, tomorrow. So you'll be able to know what games we're going to play, and you'll be able to practice up on them. We'll use Antstream, and we'll use Fightcade. So get ready for all that stuff. Fightcade 2 and our Antstream, our favorite platform. Love those guys. They do some awesome stuff. We love Antstream. So we will talk to you. That's pretty crazy, wasn't it, man? I've always played Mario Brothers 1-player, and I've never done 2-player, but man, that looked really crazy and hectic. Anyway, I'll see everybody next week. And our pal Brandon over at Game Junction will have his video prepared for us next week. So see everybody then. Have a great one.